Hi, I'm Rob and this is Gems of War. Merry Christmas everybody, we have another treasure vault. Now, I know I've done one of these videos recently, but I do think it's important to remind people when they're up, because these events are by a mile your best chance to gain loot from the game, and in a really big way as well. It's a little bit unfortunate, or maybe a blessing in disguise, depends upon who you are, that this event is over Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Now, if you're the type of person who's got that kind of family who you actually want to steer clear from at Christmas and make a hasty escape now and again because you can't stand everybody pretending they like each other, then it may be your perfect excuse to run away and earn some extra vault keys. Now, I'm going to divide this into three sections because for me, one of these treasure vaults is divided into three parts. You get the treasure vault itself, which is where you do a low level explore, and basically different gnomes have a chance of crashing into your game and you defeat them to earn vault keys. Also, Gnomapalooza is an important part of this as well, because you want to do the Gnomapaloozas at the same time as this event is running, because basically then 4 gnomes come crashing in every single game, and those gnomes count towards your gnome total of gnomes defeated, and it gives you way more vault keys at the same time. And then you get the gnome vault itself, which is when you unlock those keys, and you don't want to do that at the same time as this event is on. So just to go over those three things one at a time. To find the event itself, and just to read about it, it's up there in Treasure Vault. And basically it's that, increased chances of treasure gnomes and more vault keys this weekend. And all we're going to be doing is playing a low level explore in either say Bright Forest or Sin of Mirage. These are two of the lowest level kingdoms in the game, and you're guaranteed really easy victories. Once we've done a bunch of them, you'll go to games and just keep an eye on Soulforge. And in the Soulforge other section, just take a look at how many Gnomapaloozas you've got there, because that's relevant, because you want to have time to do all of those. Like, well, I've done this a few times, I might have like 10, 12, 15 of those Gnomapaloozas to do, and you want to do them before the event ends, because all those gnomes that come crashing into those games still count, and that is super relevant. Now, once you've done them, what you don't want to do, if the game will actually load, come on, degraded performance on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Christmas Day, when more people are off, I'm going to be playing the game because it's a gnome vault. That's like, you know, super irritating. Like, the gnome vault here is where you will actually play the games to get your rewards from the vault keys you earn. But you don't want to do this at the same time this event is on. You're wasting time. You're going to get the same rewards no matter what when you start undoing these keys. And you're much better off earning more keys, but keep on doing the explores, keep on doing the Gnomapaloozas. Do these once the event has ended. I'll show a team for that as well after these basic teams on the lower level explores. I'll show 3 or 4 different teams. I'll show them only very quickly because there's no need to do them more than once, because they're really straightforward. The first team does require a couple of mythics. Actually, this is the other version of this. There's basically 2 Iron Hawks in this team normally. That is the crazy fast team where it's instant death for the opposition. But if you don't have 2 Iron Hawks, you can do it with 2 Greeds and a Dust Devil and an Iron Hawk, or you can chuck in a Sister Superior here instead, because the important part of that is they start with full mana and gain an extra turn. Dust Devil starts battles with full mana and deals 5 damage to all enemies. Iron Hawk deals 5 damage to all enemies when an ally casts a spell. So when this casts, and they cast, the enemy doesn't get a single turn, and you wipe out the opposition absolutely guaranteed. The only thing to be wary of in this kind of team, not wary, just be aware of, is that you don't get any class XP, because there's no hero in this team. So you're not going to get class XP from this. You can still pick up the wins which go towards unlocking a weapon from that kingdom, but you're not going to get any class XP. So that is one thing to bear in mind. So for this team, it's just going to be literally cast Greed, cast Dust Devil. Guaranteed win. That is the single Iron Hawk team, and you can do that with Sister Superior as well if you have her instead. The Iron Hawk team is even quicker if you have 2 Iron Hawks. Then you go Dust Devil, Iron Hawk, Greed. And for this, it's even quicker. This is literally the fastest team in the game. If you've got 2 Iron Hawks, on the Gnomapalooza itself, this is the team you're going to want to be using, because that is literally it. Cast Greed, cast Dust Devil, you win. It's literally a couple of seconds. Right, if you don't have those, or you want a variation on those, because obviously, again, that is another team where you don't get any class XP from it, which is relevant. And if you want a team where you do get class XP, then it's still really, really quick win, and you do have one Iron Hawk, then I like to go Dust Devil, Iron Hawk, and this one here can be anything you like, basically, but you can put something in, because if by a strange fluke this gets charged up automatically, you can cast that and get, in this case, a bunch of extra souls. But on this one, we're just going to be casting Dust Devil, and winning the game. So we cast the first one, the AI has their turn, we cast the second one, and we win. That is that fast. The last team, I really love this team. This is a really simple team to use. Normally I have this in Titan class, because you then get a 50% start on the weapon, but for this event it's all about Rowan. Mirage Queen gives all elemental allies a 50% start, and Rowan is an elemental, so she's going to start with 6 out of her 12 required mana. Leprechaun starts fully charged, so he's ready to cast his spell straight away and will explode a bunch of green gems. I mean, in Archer class, because the main reason of that is we want a Leaf Storm, and this basically increases the chance of us getting more green. Like there it is, Nature's Aura, create a Leaf Storm at the start. It shouldn't make any difference, like 19 times out of 20 we're going to just cast Leprechaun and that will be enough. The charge up Rowan, just make sure she's at the top. The weapon there can be literally anything you like. Just make sure you're in a class that you want to gain class XP from. Archer isn't essential, it just makes it a little bit more guaranteed. Warden is another one which works well. You get can get extra green from that. Or I think it starts with a storm maybe, I'm not sure, or you can pick a storm. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's got Nature's Aura as well, but it's not relevant. Like, to be honest, most classes isn't going to matter. Just pick a class you've not got to 100 it. Oh, I'm going to do that one, because without a storm or without bonus green, this charges up Rowan 19 times out of 20, like straight away. So for this one, we're just going to, if you get this lucky 4-match here, like, that's going to charge her straight away. And then it's just a case of casting her and winning the game. So if you get a 4-match on green like that, which was fortunate, that's a guaranteed 2 or 3 second game. When the servers are working at a normal speed, that is. Obviously that's not including load time. If the load time is faster, then crikey, some of these games would be mega fast. I mean, that was like another just a few seconds, because we had another green 4-match there. I'll just do one more of this and I'll show the team I'll use for the Gnome Vault itself, and for the Gnome Palooza, because that is very important as well. Oh, I'll just do one more battle of this. Yeah, even though there's not a huge amount of green there, look, when we cast that, we're only 1 short, and that is about as slow as it's ever going to get in this game with this team. So still pretty fast. It's still going to get a bunch of easy wins nicely and quickly. Right, now, once you've done a whole bunch of them, just keep checking back now and again and look in your Soul Forge. Soul Forge, not PvP. And the Gnome Palooza, you'll see it, like I said earlier, in other. And just make sure you've got a spare 15 minutes where you're not going to be disturbed, because you're going to want to do this repeatedly and quickly as fast as you can. Because the more of these things you get in that 15 minutes, the more vault keys you're going to get. And that is super important. And just go with whatever team you enjoyed using the most out of all these. By far the quickest one, well, not by far, it's probably 3 or 4 rounds quicker per 15 minutes is this Iron Hawk team, because there's no delay, it's just win ever so quickly. But also this team is super fast at the same time. So just go with them on the Gnome Palooza. Now when the event's ended and you want to go and collect your keys, you can do one of these. You want to do it on hard, make sure you do it on hard. It's these okay, but you get the best rewards if you do it on hard. So we'll do one on hard, and the team I want to use for this is my multi-team team. and I have them this way around normally. And for this, you do want to be in Titan class. Generally, I leave this in Titan class all the time, even during these kind of events, because, like I say, you do get the required mana 19 times out of 20 when you cast Leprechaun anyway. And on the trait side of things, we start battles with 50% mana, which is handy. And on the talent trees, we want Impact, Counter Attack, Stone Circle, Blood and Glory. Doesn't really matter, that one. Rock Solid, Lightning Strike, and Fortitude. Now, on this one, what you're going to want to do is add Medals of Guard as well to Rowan if you can at the start of the game on your medals, just to give her a small but significant boost. And the theory on this one is, obviously the enemy is going to be a higher power than what we're used to normally. So we're going to want to charge Shield of Askaya first, and then cast it on Rowan, and then cast Rowan twice, and we win the game. It's still pretty quick. You don't always have to cast Leprechaun straight away. If you see something like this, that can be worth getting like that straight away. Gives a nice early boost, but probably wasn't actually necessary. You can do it this way around as well. You can now cast Rowan once without the boost, knowing that when we cast Leprechaun now, that will charge up the shield and give Rowan a boost at the same time. Now when we cast Leprechaun, we'll get the required mana for Rowan, which wins the game. And again, you do get some nice rewards from this sometimes. 300 gems is nice. So I'll just show that one more time. In an ideal world, because we're starting 50% mana on the brown, you can, like, you know, if you get a nice surge from that, then you can get boosted up much quicker. We've got that quicker this time. See the shield. We put the shield onto Rowan. That has boosted up her magic considerably, and that has nearly killed them already. I don't think I've got the Medals of Guard activated. If I had, that might have been beneficial. So we just finish off. You got Mirage Queen there. You can just cast that if you feel like it, if you're going to get some hits with her as well. This is actually slower than normal. It's normally quite a bit quicker than this, but it does show that these teams aren't perfect. Nothing is guaranteed in this game. If the pardon me, if the gems are just saying "not today, matey," on the colours you need, then that is that, and that is what the game is going to do. And we keep on getting our team changed around, so that is particularly annoying. This is about the slowest game of this I think I've had in about the last year, which is really typical when you're doing one of these videos. Yeah, let's just do some of this just for a laugh. There you go. Right, that was so slow. I want to do another one. Did I not have Dust Storm applied? Oh, I can't remember if I did or not. Because that, I think, is the thing that makes it a little bit quicker. So that was really fast that time. That was like a single cast. Alright, I'll just do one more. Let's get this Orb of Growth normally, or Wisdom, to add to my other 55,000 of them that I need. Right, I'll do this last battle and then call it a day. That's teams I recommend for this Treasure Vault event. We explode her. May as well do some damage now because Leprechaun is ready to go again. May as well grab that because that was a nice, easy match. Cast the shield onto Rowan. And cast Rowan. Right, there's the video. If you found it useful or helpful, it'd be cool if you considered liking and subscribing if you've not done so already. But most of all, thanks for watching and have a very Merry Christmas. Catch you later. Bye for now. Let's just see what Orb I've got. Orb of Growth. I'm going Orb of Growth. Another Wisdom. Fantastic. Lucky. Happy days for me. Catch you later. Bye for now.